morning. Happy Monday. I woke up with this. Not too happy about it. I have not woke up with a massive pimple on my face in a hot minute, but today we did, so we love that. And honestly, I feel like it's like not in a super noticeable space, like spot whenever I smile, but when I'm not, it's like bam, right in your face. So I have some filming to do today, so I'm definitely gonna have to, you know, make sure that's gone. But happy Monday. We are headed to the gym right now. I'm taking you guys through my hybrid split this week. Today is my first full body lift of the week. I have three full body, I thought I lost it now. I have three full body lifts, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then I do run on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I'm gonna be bringing you guys along with what that looks like for me a week of that. But yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys along. I'm in a little bit of a gym slump right now, so my coaches kind of just have me doing whatever, getting through the motions right now, because right now my top prio is like training for my 5K, which I'm about like a week and a half out from, and then after going for a 10K, and then I'm training for my half marathon in November. So right now my main focus, like honestly, is just like running and like improving my endurance, getting better with my pace times, things like that. But I definitely want to continue weightlifting. Like, don't get me wrong, I love weightlifting. I've done it for 6 years, but it's just, I have a different goal in mind now, and a little bit of a different like passion, I guess. Like, health and wellness and fitness is still a passion of mine, but I guess like I've just been kind of interested in something a little bit different than what I usually am. So I'm still weight training, because weight training when you are a hybrid athlete and you are training for something like races is extremely important. You want to be able to make sure you're building your core strength. You want to make sure that you're building your leg strength. Like, everything goes hand in hand, and if I was just strictly running, I would lose muscle mass, and we don't want that. We want to keep muscle mass. We want to continue being able to build a little bit of muscle mass, maintain muscle mass while I'm also training for these races, because I do need strength in order to run these races and help me be better in my races. So that is what my little spiel on my workout split is. But we're gonna head to the gym right now, do a little full body lift. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. First exercise I'm going to be doing is some barbell back squats. So I like to do this with a wedge just to have a little bit of elevation for my heels, so I am able to squat deeper. I do have a little bit of trouble being able to get below parallel or even parallel without using a wedge. So totally okay to use a wedge if you're someone who has trouble getting deep into your squats. It'll help with being able to achieve that and also train your body to be able to do that. So eventually one day you don't need to use the wedge. So I'm doing that. I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 6 reps, and then as you guys can see, I'm adding weight on the next time, and then I pretty much just like do that every single set. I normally kind of start off with a lighter weight, and then I tend to stick around the same weight the last 3 sets or so. You guys may also notice that I am holding at the bottom of this exercise. This is going to be called an isometric hold. So I have 3 different training blocks that I am doing for a duration of time. I have isometrics, eccentrics, and concentrics. So isometric holds are going to be what I am focusing on this next couple of weeks. So making sure that I have a 3 to 5 second iso hold at the bottom of an exercise, or the top if that is where the stretch is for the muscle. Next exercise is going to be hamstring curls or seated hamstring curls. Now my program does call for lying hamstring curls, but I just don't like doing lying ones. So I do the seated ones. It targets the same exact muscle group, just preference of course. So do which one you prefer most. But as you guys will see at the top of the exercise, I am doing a 3 to 5 second hold. So in this exercise, that isometric hold is going to be at the top when my legs are fully extended, not at the bottom when they are bent to 90 degrees. That's because the muscle is going to be in its most stretched or lengthened position when my legs are fully extended. So here I'm doing, I think, 4 sets of 10 reps, I believe I was doing this week. Normally I switch off between like 10 to 15 reps. It just depends on what my program calls for this week, but I want to say this week was 4 sets of 10 to 12-ish reps. I also supersetted this with a leg extension. So I typically do not do supersets. Like if I am training like 5 days a week, there's just not really a reason for me to be doing supersets in my exercises or in my workout split. But now that I'm only training 3 days a week in the gym and I'm doing full body, we have been incorporating supersets just to be able to reach a level of hypertrophy for my muscles, because I am not training them 5 days a week and we want to be able to ultimately fatigue them in the 3 day a week split. So I've been doing some supersets. You guys will notice throughout this entire workout, there is quite a bit of supersets that I am doing. Speaking of superset, the second superset that I have is going to be lat pull downs supersetted with Smith machine incline press. So what I'm doing with this is I'm going to be doing about 4 sets of 10, I think 8 to 10 reps for these supersets, so I want to keep a big chest on both of these exercises. So when I'm doing my lat pull down, big chest, have my chest going up to the ceiling, and when I'm also doing my incline bench press, you guys will also see that I'm maintaining a big chest and making sure I have that isometric hold at the bottom of my incline bench, and then my iso hold for the lat pull downs will be at the very top of the movement when I am in the most stretched position. Last superset for this workout, we are going to be doing cable bicep curls and cable tricep push downs. Again, isometric holds on both of these exercises. I honestly don't like the superset. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I hate it. I don't like doing triceps and biceps, but we have to work out that muscle group, of course. You know, if we want to get stronger, if we want to improve our overall physique and just be able to be stronger overall, we need to work all of our muscle groups. So yeah, we're doing the cable curls. As you guys will see when I'm doing my cable curls, like I am going for full extension at the bottom, and whenever I'm doing it, I am doing a bicep curl up into my forehead. The reason I am doing this is because it is going to be getting a deeper stretch for the bicep with the bicep curl. So this is just the way that my coaches like to have me do my bicep curls. Of course, you don't have to be doing that range of motion, but this is just typically what they like me to do for mine. Good morning, besties. It is Tuesday. I'm about to head out on my morning run. It is 8 a.m. I brought the Apple Watch back out because I have it connected to my running app, and I like whenever like I am able to like see like my pacing, and I'm also able to see like how much time I have left in a lap. So, and I'm just tired of like pulling my phone out of my vest and having to look at that. So I was like, we're bringing the Apple Watch back out. That's the only reason why I'm using it again. I don't have any other need for it. I have my Oura ring, so yeah, we're just using it for the sake of running. But I'm about to go out on my run today. I have a pretty short run today. I've got like a 2.5 mile run. So that's gonna be fun. I think we have like an interval run or something, like some type of racing. What is this? Oh, we have a drop set actually. We have 2.5 miles drop set intervals. So that's going to be fun. So we're gonna head out to go do that right now. I already have my drink and everything ready. I just took my vitamins. I have my Hydro Jug already ready for me with my water. And then I also have my Prime Tropical Punch for my electrolytes after my run. I'm only doing like a 2.5 mile or like 2.3 miles, like almost 2.5 miles. So I'm not going to be bringing like my water pouch. I just don't think I need it. But normally on like longer runs, I'll bring my water just in case I need it, or if it is hot out, and it's honestly like 55 out right now, so I think I'll be totally fine without it. So no water in my vest today, just taking these two things. Got my vitamins already down, my Gut Health, Natural Beauty, vitamin D, vitamin D3, took all of those. And yeah, I just put my chafing cream on. It's my first time trying my chafing cream. I'll show you guys the one that I got. It is this one right here. This is the Gold Bond Friction Defense Aloe. So I haven't ever chafed before. Well, actually, I haven't chafed up until last weekend. It was my first time chafing on a run, and I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. So I just got this to hopefully hold me over. I might even bring it in my running vest just in case it like kind of wears off. But I don't know, we're gonna see how it holds up, and I will let you guys know. But I'm gonna bring my phone because I record a couple clips on my phone of me running. But yeah, I just did my warm-ups and everything. You guys can see that on my TikTok because I always post my like get ready with me for a run. But yeah, let's go get this run going, y'all. We are 2 miles in, and I feel no chafing at all. I feel my legs like rubbing together on the cream, but there's absolutely no pain, which I love. I am back from my run. Like I said, it was 2.5 miles, and I used this chafing like deodorant stick type of thing, and it held up pretty well. I only did 2.5 miles, so I'm really interested to see how this holds up on like longer distances. So I'm gonna continue putting it to the test, but for a solid like 2.5 miles, I had no chafing. My thighs are like super smooth. It doesn't feel like super sticky or anything. It kind of like a waxy texture, but like a very like thin layer of wax, if that makes sense. So I have this linked to my Amazon storefront if you guys want to check it out for chafing. So far so good, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. I'm gonna shower and I have some calls to get on. I will see you guys for tomorrow's workout. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm like right by a speaker right now, but I just got to the gym. We're actually trying out a new gym today because we're thinking of switching gyms. So it's a full body day. It's Wednesday, so I'm gonna take you guys through my full body lift today. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm also doing an early morning workout. It is currently 6:30, I wanna say. Yep, 6:45 actually. So getting an early morning workout in today because I want to try out this gym. We have some appointments that I have to go to later today. So I'm excited. Hopefully, so far the vibes are high here and we're definitely thinking about switching over, so I'm excited for that. This day we started a new gym, and I believe the entire rest of this workout video I am at the new gym because we ended up getting a membership here. We absolutely love this gym. So for this workout, I had a really good workout. I had been in a gym ick prior to this, so now that we have switched gyms, the gym ick is like gone, which we love. So today was another full body day. This is going to be on a Wednesday. I'm going to be starting off with doing some RDLs. I'm starting off with, I believe, 35 pounds on each side. Again, I want to be able to try to keep a ISO hold at the bottom of this. I believe with this exercise, I wasn't really doing ISO hold, to be honest with you. Watching this back now, I probably should have done a longer ISO hold. So this is why you record your workouts, y'all, so you can watch back, you can see what you need to improve on, and see where you can get better next time. Okay, we're going into our first superset of this workout. We have bench press, barbell bench press. I definitely should have gone lighter watching this video back. Again, this is why we record ourselves, so we can go back and see where we can improve. As you guys can see, the barbell is bouncing off of my chest. I should have gone lighter with this. I hadn't barbell bench pressed in like 2 weeks, so I definitely lost a little bit of strength with that, but I definitely should have gone a little bit lighter with this. So again, that's why we record all of our workouts, so we can see our form, see our technique, and where we can improve. And then I'm going to be supersetting that with cable rows. So I like to use 2 D handles whenever I'm doing this, because if I use the V bar, I find that I'm not able to get a good range of motion, because the bar does like only allow you to go so far. So it does pretty much stop like at my chest, and there's still more motion, range of motion that I could be getting. So I like to do the D handle, so I'm able to go a lot deeper with this exercise. So if you guys haven't tried that out, 10 out of 10 recommend giving it a try. Then have some hip thrusts, and I believe for this I was doing 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps on the hip thrust. This is also a hip thrust machine, which normally I'm not a hip thrust machine girly. I normally like to do barbell hip thrust because I don't really feel like I get a lot of range of motion, and I don't feel like I get my glutes really fatigued when I'm doing it on a machine. But as you guys can tell by my face, this machine was absolutely fire. I have never felt hip thrust in my glutes so much with a machine. I was able to be stabilized. I was able to have a heavier load. Really good technique. I absolutely love using this machine. And then we have another superset, of course. We are going to be having cable crossover or rear delt flies, I believe is what they're called. We are doing 4 sets of 8 to 10. And then this is going to be supersetted with some hyper extensions or rounded back hyper extensions to target the hamstring and glutes. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning. Oh my gosh, my literal Apple Watch keeps going up. I haven't like worn this thing in like over a year and a half, but I've been wearing it for my runs recently. But we're getting ready to go on a run. This morning we have a 2.5 mile recovery run. I woke up with my like shins or like my tibialis a little bit sore, so did a little bit of recovery this morning. Now we're just gonna go do like an easy recovery run. We're not having any like pace goals. We're just gonna take it slow, take it easy. So I'm excited for that. Like I said, it's about 8 a.m. right now. I'm eating a little fig bar before I go on my run because I need some carbs, and then I have some work to do. I have some calls to come on whenever I get home. So we're doing an 8 a.m. recovery run. I'm excited. I'm gonna bring you guys along. Of course, record some clips of it. This is actually going to be my second run on my new 10K plan. And then Saturday I have another recovery run, which is going to be 3.1 miles. So yeah, we're getting into some longer distances. The longest I've been able to run is 3 miles without stopping. So I'm excited to start building up in the next couple of weeks and see if I can get to like 4, 5, and 6 miles. So that's gonna be fun. That's like the fun about running, is that you just always want to like challenge yourself and go further. So with that being said, let's go on this run. Good morning, happy Friday. It is 7:30 right now. We are headed to the gym to do my last full body day of the week. We also got a gym membership at that gym that I took you guys with me to on Wednesday. So we're gonna head back to that gym because our old gym, we have our membership until like, I think April 8th is what he said, babe. So we have our gym membership for like another month or so. And then we also have a gym membership at this new gym. So we can pretty much go to either, but we're gonna go to the new one because we just like it better. So we have another full body day. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me for that. We're also supposed to run tomorrow, but the wind advisory is like 65 to 70 mile per hour winds this weekend. So we might not run on Saturday, to be honest with you. I might just see what day the wind is better, Saturday or Sunday, or if it's not, I might just not run this week and just take it as like a full recovery day. So we shall see tomorrow morning. But with that being said, let's head to the gym. And then for our last full body workout of the week, y'all, this is going to be my Friday lift, which honestly, I have grown to love my Friday lift. My Wednesday used to be my favorite, but I think Wednesday and Friday may be tied now because I am really learning to love Fridays. So we're going to be starting off with some sumo deadlifts. So I normally like to go pretty light with these. I am relearning my technique with sumo deadlifts. And for this exercise, since it is my first exercise of the entire lift, we're going to be doing 4 sets of 6 reps. Moving into my next exercise, we're going to be doing reverse lunges. So the way my coaches have these programs is actually do them with a barbell. However, I find that I don't have the stability to be able to do a barbell yet. So I have been substituting normally for the Smith machine, which is totally fine. If you're not able to do something with a barbell or on a certain piece of equipment, feel free to modify it to what works best for you. Like that's literally the beauty of the gym, is modifying things and finding things that work for you and your body. So like I said, I just don't do barbell. I've been doing Smith machine, but I actually decided to give the pendulum machine a try for this, and I loved it because I was able to really stay stabilized with having the weight balanced on the pendulum. With a barbell, like if you go off balance, the barbell could literally fall and you could injure yourself. So this did not require a ton of stability like barbell does, so I really enjoyed doing it on the pendulum. Also added a 45-pound plate underneath to have a little bit of a deficit so I could get a deeper stretch in the glute. 10 out of 10 recommend, and I definitely see myself doing it on the pendulum again, and I believe I did 4 sets of 8 here. A last superset of the entire workout. This is going to be seated abductions, supersetted with lateral raises. So for these seated abductions, you guys will see that I am adding these hip thrust pads. You can use any pads, like if you have like yoga mats, if you have those like yoga blocks, multiple things that you can use for this. But the reason we're doing this is because whenever you are on the abduction machine, you will find that whenever your legs go inwards, they aren't able to normally touch, like if there's not anything there, which means you're not able to get like a deeper range of motion. So you're pretty much like cutting yourself short when you're not using pads to be able to help you get more range of motion. So that is why I add the pads here on this machine. Give it a try. It'll have your glutes absolutely on fire. I love doing it like this. And I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 10 reps. And then my superset is going to be lateral raises with dumbbells. You can also use a lateral raise machine if you prefer that, but I just did dumbbells today. Normally I like to go for a machine. For here, I am going above full range of motion. So full range of motion normally for this is just like bare minimum being able to meet level with your shoulders, but I like to go above and beyond and just get that little bit extra range of motion by going up closer to my ears. I would love to be able to eventually get my ears to touch my shoulders while I'm doing this, but right now we're working on some baby steps. Again, this one's going to be 4 sets of 10 as well. Good morning, besties. We're about to go on our last run of the week, and this time we have our long run. I have a 4-mile run today. I have not ran 4 miles ever. I've only ran 3 miles, so we're shooting for 4 today. It's what's on my program. I'm excited about this, so I'm gonna take you guys along on this little 4-mile run.